Been around the top queffers in my city. Road or the walk, there's no pressure for me really. Tackers them my city, up the retters for my killie. One phone call will have the steppers on a milli. Fighting my demons, trying to tame the bang and rimmy.
Today we're gonna do a bit of reflection. It's my first 2 weeks being on YouTube, and I appreciate the reception I've got. To be fair with you, yeah, we're on the up, man. There's a few things I'd like to say before I get into it. If you ain't noticed by now, shorts are here to stay. Yeah, that's one of my things. Yeah, I wear shorts.
Hey, who likes shorts?
We like shorts.
Your girl likes me in shorts. Can I say? My legs move a bit more freely. You understand? You know what I mean? If I need to get a bit more, you get me? I can just...
Do you think anybody wants a roundhouse kick to the face while I'm wearing these bad boys? Forget about it.
Street ready. Even though I don't go out on the street like this unless man's driving, but, you know, certain people don't understand, or they just like to have a look or something to say when they're hiding behind a keyboard or whatnot. Yeah, the last 2 episodes was Peter Pan syndrome. And one thing I need to say is maybe I focused a bit too much on the 40 plus and man should have included some of the 30 plus. Do you know what? Obviously I'm on this new journey now, and I might have come across a bit like preachy. Do you know what I'm saying? I might have come across a bit judgmental, but I wanted to because I am judgmental. I am judging my elders in a community that are corrupting, poisoning, and causing foolishness, making man go jail, making man drop out, making girl go jail. You see that? You see all of that behaviours? Yeah, I judge that. I don't rate that. Do you understand? So man can hide behind whatever. Yeah, I don't respect it. And I stand on everything I say. Yeah? And if you know a man from outside, you know I'm willing to stand on it. So if you don't know a man or you're not from the ends, yeah, then I'm not really hearing it still, to be fair. I don't want to exclude a lot of people or my supporters because a lot of you ain't from the area. But I can only talk for the area that I'm in. Do you understand? So with that being said, yeah, I want to big someone up today, man, because I ain't gonna lie, I've been seeing them not even go through it, but I see man attacking their character, their reputation, every single angle. People's built their platforms off of this guy, built content off of this guy, do you understand? And people have even been on his platform and then been able to leapfrog into something else, do you understand? There's a method to the madness. I knew that anyway. That's why hence I've gone on the show. Do you understand? But I want to big up the whole of the RTM podcast. I want to big up Big Bad Spray. I want to big up Chronic, Slew Them. And I want to big up OG Streets. Yeah, man. Them lot, welcome, man. Why for that? The first half hour of that podcast, I was a bit... It's my first time ever. And their setup is professional. Understand? But after a while, man, yeah, man had a good day, a good time reasoning, and they didn't go mad on man. Do you understand?
He ain't got you either. That's why he's saying that. Say what you need to say. And me, I say what me need to say. Right for shut up. Like.
And I appreciate that. They let me get some of my shit off. Obviously, there's back and forth. It's got to be, but yeah, man, the respect was there, and it went both ways. You understand? And I got a lot more respect for them, man, there, going through that and reflecting on that. Do you understand? And to be fair, that podcast has birthed a lot of man, yeah? A lot of people have got social media careers and making content now and got platforms off of the back of that. Do you know what I'm saying? You could basically say anyone that goes on there could do the same. They just need to know how to navigate. And lucky for me, I was able to navigate. Even though there was loads of people saying, bro, don't make him do this, he's gonna draw you out, and Ray Tate, he's that man's a local goers. You get me? I wasn't that. I went on a show, even if Spray had the intentions for it to be that. Once he clocked that it weren't that type of, he never tried to pop man down.
Listen, you are 36 years old and you have a youth. You are batty man. Like, remember,
Or limit what man was saying or nothing, bro. He let man rock. You understand? That podcast is like 5.5 hours long. You feel me? So yeah, I want to give my man his flowers. I want to big him up. And I definitely would not have my local platform now if it wasn't for him. Yeah, regardless of the intentions behind it or the reasons why I was on the show, I'm here now. I'm spitting facts. Yeah? So I'm going to big him up. I also got to big up Con. How he conducted himself on the show where man was there, me and him's reasoning, holding steady conversations. He even asked me certain things about my having children, and do you know what I'm saying? It rang a bit true, bro. The man there said, yo, like, are you waiting forever? Like, do you understand when you eventually do have a child, how long are you going to have on this earth? Are you going to be able to grow and see them flourish or mold them into the man that you want them to be or woman that you want them to be? And that rang true with me still. And obviously you got the sniper, OG, rocking the headbacks from over. So you get me? Cause just making sure everything steady.
streets.
And the grass ain't getting too long. Yeah, man. A bigger OG. Yeah, so when I did start making more content on my platform, a lot of people had stuff to say, because obviously they hadn't got used to it and hadn't seen the message that I'm pushing yet. They just thought, oh yeah, another one, you're coming up off a man's name, chatting off a man, you want an RTM, Smoker's Corner, you want to sprays, whatever, you get me? I don't care. I'm monetized now, baby. But there was two one platform that kind of reacted to my stuff. You get me? They were like the first people I kind of clocked that was reacting to my stuff, and they was fair. Yeah, they made a couple jokes. It is what it is, but they had a critical way of thinking, and you know what, bro? Like most of what they said was true. To be fair with you, and I rated that. And a part of that made me feel, it empowered me a little bit. Like, alright, cool. So this is the view of me by my peers, if I can call them that. Do you know what I'm saying? And it kind of made me know I come across in a way that I wanted to, in a sense. So yeah, they done that without even knowing. Like there was no communication, no reaching out, nothing. Yeah. But I want to give these man their flowers as well, yeah? Even though they're from the ends, man ain't really come across them too tough. Obviously, Kid, man knows. Chinks, big up yourself. Kid, big up yourself. If you don't follow them already, go and subscribe to Kid and Chinks Phase 101, I think it is, yeah? Yeah, cool. And saying that, I would like to do what they've done for me in a sense, like big up a new creator and kind of give him an olive branch, or do you know what I'm saying? Make a man feel more comfortable when he's stepping into the game. And recently, within the last couple of days, I've noticed there's a new character that's been unlocked. And this character stuck out to me. I'm not going to call him character because I don't want to mug it, but you know what I mean. Yeah, this man stood out to me on a few things because being cut from a certain cloth and being in certain places at certain times, a man's names came up, and I've always heard sturdy behavior. Do you understand? I've always heard this guy's sturdy and stands on his square. And I ain't gonna lie, Brixton O2, yeah, Future, the concert, yeah, man. That man that opened up, and yeah, he ended up telling the whole of Brixton O2 to suck their mothers. Yeah, live, I was there. I felt offended. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I gotta give it to him because obviously he stood on his square and the man was trying to diss the thing and he weren't having it. Yeah, so I want to big up Stano. Yeah, and I don't want to be cheeky and say I'm welcoming you, but I'm gonna L you. You get me, my bro? And yeah, man, we need more people cut from this cloth that's gonna be talking sense. Do you understand? So yeah, big up Stano. Yeah, go and follow him. Go and subscribe to him as well. But on reflection, for the last 2 weeks, put it this way, 2 weeks ago, I didn't expect to be sitting here doing what I'm doing now. I didn't expect to be getting the support and the love I'm getting now. I didn't expect to be monetized. Yeah, I gotta thank people, man. I also gotta thank 2 people, but I don't say their name. You get me? And I'm thanking them backhandedly because obviously, you know what I'm saying, backhands. But anyway, yeah. Hopefully I didn't come across too judgy or preachy in the last video, but it needs to be said, and I stand on everything I said. Yeah, and for those that are doing that kind of stuff in the community, I do judge them. It is what it is. Yeah, and a lot of other people judge them, and a lot of other people don't have a voice or not able to speak out. Do you understand? So man will speak out, and there's a few people in the ends that man might end up touching on. Why for that? But man might end up speaking on it. I don't want to make my channel a backbiting or chatting, man. So it's not about that. But on here, we're gonna talk the things. You know? Gonna keep it authentic, yeah. And we try and stand on our square, yeah, on our principles. You get me? And authenticity, yeah. And certain men are pushing that message, but they ain't really carrying it. Do you understand? And don't get me wrong, yeah. Nobody is perfect, yeah. I'm on here talking these things and trying to be as real as I can. And like, we all have impulses, we all got tempers. Like I said, I'm attending therapy, so I'm not, you get me? I'm still a little screw loose now and then, you understand? So we're work in progress. I'm a work in progress. I'm not perfect, but I will stand on everything I've said, yeah? That man has got to do better. I don't care. You can say don't judge or whatever. I'm judging, yeah, because these people, not all of them, but a lot of them have big influence on the ends and they're using it wrong, corrupting the youth, them, turning out gal, just moving mad, yeah? Someone's got to speak on it. And you know me, well, you don't, but you're going to get to know me, yeah? Promise you, like, all I'm going to be doing is pushing the right message every time. Like, I'm human. If someone attacks me or speaks out on me, hopefully I've got the strength to ignore it and push forward. But like I said, I'm attending therapy and I've got an ego. I've got an ego. When you lived a certain life, you're gonna get one. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's my next demon that I've got to tackle, to be fair. But apart from that, man, that's it really. I gave out the flowers. I've reflected on the last 2 weeks. Yeah, man, and listen, my ADHD is through the roof, yeah, so I apologize for the legs and all of that swinging about. But yeah, man, it is what it is. If you have a problem with it or it irritates you, I'm sorry to say, don't watch my channel on it. But yeah, man, if you can rock with me, I'll rock with you, and let's just push this message together, man. Yeah, but Everyone I called out, Chinks, Kids, Stano, Spray, Chronic, OG. Big up yourselves. Sure.